Hey everybody, good morning and welcome to Sewing Machines Plus live Thursday show. I'm Blaine Austin, and guys, we are super happy to be here today, and just got back from my trip to St. Louis at Babylock Tech. So we thought, you know what, since I'm back from Babylock, I went to so many conventions, I forget which one I went to, Babylock Tech, and since I got back from Babylock Tech, we are going to actually highlight a Babylock machine today. And next week, guys, we are going to give you a behind the scenes look at Babylock Tech. We took some video there, got to talk to a bunch of educators, and so we're going to give you a little sneak peek of that. Plus, we're going to talk a little bit about SoFest. So guys, you know SoFest is coming. It's going to be September the 12th through the 16th. So on next week's Thursday show, we're going to talk all about that. But I got Kicking It Kennedy in here this morning with me. I don't think we got a camera on you this morning, do we?
No camera.
And
you guys see me every day anyway.
So they have a microphone back there so they can hear you?
Hello,
all right,
everyone.
So Kennedy is here. We got Big Daddy Kyle's in the house.
Hello.
So Kyle's here. We just on. Yeah,
Yes.
we had to borrow some cameras this morning and take them out of the studio, but we got Rockin' Roger is over at the San Marcos store, and he's actually with Candace Trevino this morning. And Candace is going to be doing the demonstrations this morning for you. And today we are going to highlight the Babylock Verve. It is a sewing and embroidery machine. We're going to show you some sewing functions of it, show you some embroidery functions, and we've got a special price for it today. We got a great price for you. And so we got anybody that's looking for that combination machine, this is going to be a great machine for you. But before we get started too deep into the show, hey, I got to tell y'all, hey, today, you know, we want you to like, share, comment, and on your videos, and subscribe. So if you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, hey, go subscribe right now. If you haven't liked our Facebook page, go like it right now. And you do all those things, guess what? It enters you to win some prizes we're going to give away today. And speaking of prizes, Kyle and Kennedy, look what I'm going to do for next week's show.
Ooh, look at that.
Y'all see that? I'm going to give away 2 Babylock swag bags on next week's show when we show the behind the scenes Babylock. So what's cool about it? Look at this, guys. A Babylock little
Look at how adorable.
thermos. A Babylock pair of socks.
I'm going to go zoom in on those.
Kennedy's zooming in so y'all can see that. It's got all kinds of little cool things on the socks. It's also got a t-shirt inside. Now, what I did, so everybody will just know, since we wouldn't know people's sizes, I just got a XXX. So that way you could sleep in it. But I mean, but if you look at that, I wear a XX. I think I could wear this. It looks like it runs a little small.
It says eat, sleep, sew. Our philosophy.
Yes. So anyway, that's our little swag bag. And then you never know about me. We may stick something else in there by next week too.
And you don't know us. You never know. We can throw something in there.
So we may make it. So anyway, we're going to have 2 of these to give away on next week's show. So make sure y'all tune in for that and a little behind the scenes. And we've got about a 21-minute video we're going to show next week that Kennedy edited. I took it all on my iPhone, and then she did all the editing yesterday, and we got it ready to go, but we're going to show it next week. And because we didn't think we'd have time to do that and show the demo on the machine today. So it'll be pretty cool. But hey, before we get the deep into the show today, I wanted to say a big shout out to Lucille Camp. Lucille's watching from Georgia. And then we have Barbara Gary in New Mexico. We have Susie, is it Gabbard? Gabbard, she's up over in Kentucky. Linda Von Bank is in Iowa. We have Deborah Hull in Texas. Linda Hilliard, I know that name. She's up there in New York. So Linda. And Penny, is it
Pearson.
Pearson, right?
Pearson.
Penny's, where's she at? Kennedy, in Pennsylvania?
Pennsylvania.
Kennedy is telling me she's in Pennsylvania. And then we have Betty Bain, and Betty's over in Mississippi.
MISSI.
Close to my old stomping grounds there, Betty. So anyway, welcome to the show, guys. We're sure happy that you tuned in today. Hey, and again, we always kind of go through this little tradition thing. If you're brand new to the show, this is the first time you've ever seen the show, put a 1 in the comments right now. So that way the whole SMP Nation out there can welcome you to the show. And that way, if you have any questions, we have so many great sewers that watch our show, and they're just full of knowledge. They can help you out. And then you never know, and hey, let us know if you put a number 1 where you're watching from as well. So you never know. You may have somebody that's right in your same town that you don't even know, and y'all might become friends on here and friends in the real world, because we've had a ton of people out there have made connections and become friends and visit each other. So it's all one big giant community. So we sure do appreciate y'all being here and being part of the SMP Nation. And again, guys, we have a show. We call it, SMP is the place to be at 10 a.m. every single day of the week. We have a show on YouTube and Facebook. And so you don't want to miss all that. We have a lot of great content. And, Monday is a Sew Club. Tuesday is Takeover Tuesday. Wednesday is Stitch Nation. Thursday is the SMP Live with Blaine and the crew. And then Friday is Tea Time. It's tips, tools, and techniques. So you don't want to miss any of those shows. We have a lot of great guests coming on constantly. So you ought to be able to find something, Kennedy, shouldn't you? Every single day. Mm-hmm. Right. Yep. Okay. And Kennedy is always going to be your host on all the shows, but the Thursday show, and then I'm going to be here with you. But so, guys, we've been working extremely hard on SoFest, and we think we've got it all wrapped up. When's the voting end, Kyle?
That is going to be...
It's the week before, right? The Sunday before?
So it should be, the show starts on the 12th, so it's going to end...
The 11th?
The 11th.
All right, so voting's now open, correct?
Yep.
So,
no, tomorrow the voting opens.
Okay.
Submissions end today.
All right, so submissions end today to submit your project, your sewing project, and you can do like clothing or home decor. There's 2 different categories, and you can submit any kind of sewing project you have. So today is the last day of the submissions, and then voting opens tomorrow, and y'all can go view those. You can just go to SewingMachinesPlus.com. Right on the home page at the very top, it says SoFest. Just click on that. It'll take you to that page, and you can look down and go down and look at all the submissions, and then you'll be able to vote on them. And you can vote 1 time a day, but you can vote every single day, and go vote on your favorite one and give them support. The people who have entered, and they're going to get prizes during SoFest for the winners. They're going to get this golden scissors trophy and a big ribbon. For the first 3 places will get ribbons, and that first place winner will get that golden scissors trophy. And that's pretty cool, isn't it, Kyle?
Yeah.
That's a very unique trophy that we have made, and we're super excited about sharing that with people. And you ought to feel very special if you win it, because you out there are the ones that's deciding who wins. So again, we're super excited about that. So just keep those dates in mind. Voting starts tomorrow. Last day of submissions are today. So if you want to get that project in, get it in today. And then we have got some great guests lined up for y'all. You're going to be so blown away by all the educators. We've got some new people too this time that you've probably never seen on our shows before that are going to be presenting and doing things. So it's going to be a pretty good show. And Kyle, I'm pretty excited about the pricing that we got, aren't you?
Oh yeah, we're gonna have some great deals.
We have beat the manufacturers up and really have, they reduced our cost on a lot of products, and that's how we're able to really give you some great pricing. And I tell you, it's we're pretty proud of the pricing we got for this show and the products we're going to give you. So make sure that y'all make plans to tune in. And I know some of y'all are going to watch the entire week every single day, but if you can't, just make sure you can get a couple days, and it will be taped so you can watch the tape delay each day. So but guys, let me remind you some dates of other things going on. Again, SoFest is going to be in 2 weeks. It's the 12th through the 16th of September. Hey, October 12th through the 15th is our Scan and Cut University. And guys, we have the 3 best scan and cut teachers in the world. We have Julie Fifan Balzer. She's been the host of Let's Make It Artsy, a show that was on PBS. She has also been a brother representative on HSN Network. So she has, done a lot, and she is the queen of scan and cuts. she'll be there. We also have Cindy Hogan, and Cindy's been on our show many times. Y'all know Cindy. Cindy is a brother ambassador, and Cindy has written a lot of the tutorials and instructions and things for Brother for a lot of different things. She is a software expert. She's an embroidery expert, and she's also a ScanNCut expert. And then we've got Heather Banks. Heather Banks is a Brother educator, a ScanNCut expert. She's a quilting expert. And so we're super excited about that. And you're going to be able to watch this virtually. And we do have the sign-up dates and that they end. And that way it gives us time to get you, the kits out. You're going to get a kit. You do need the SDX model ScanNCut to participate. And if you don't have one of those, we also have a deal that if you buy it at the same time you sign up for the class, you'll get $100 off. So really good price on that. So you need to make sure that you can do that. And we do have spots still left. It's probably going to, we're limiting it to a certain amount of people, and it probably will sell out because we're getting close to that. But if you're interested in doing that, go do that right now. And it's going to be a great, great event. And then if you're local, if you're here in San Diego area, we are going to have, if you sign up for the event, you could actually come in. We're going to have a watch party in the stores, in the San Marcos store. We're going to have a watch party that you can come up and participate with. We're going to have people in the classroom that's going to give you actual in-person help as well. And we're going to have some food for you and snacks and things. So if you're in the Southern California area, you can come in and sign up, go ahead and sign up for the class. And then you can come in and sign up for the watch party, as we're calling it. So we're going to have that. So it's going to be a lot of fun. And so I think, Candace and some of her team are going to be in there to help you. And so it's going to be a great event. We're looking forward to that. Then guess what, guys? It's Cyber Monday time. Can you believe it's already getting close to Thanksgiving? So Cyber Monday, guys, is going to be November the 28th. It's going to be the Monday after Thanksgiving. It'll be Black Friday, then Cyber Monday. And Cyber Monday show that we do, guys, it is going to be a fast pace. We have 30 different products that we're going to present with 30 different presenters. And every 15 minutes, it's going to be a different demonstration. So it is very fast paced. It's going to be, the day will fly by, and we're going to have so many great specials on that too. We've been working hard, and we still haven't completed that, have we, Kyle? We're still trying to get all the specials.
Cyber Monday.
Yeah, for Cyber Monday. And then guess what, guys? Right after Cyber Monday, on December the 12th through the 16th, it is going to be Countdown to Christmas. And we'll have Santa Blaine's going to be in the house. We'll have all my elves with Kennedy and Kyle and Rock and Roger. And so we're going to have a bag full of goodies for you. And so it'll be fun. And my wife, Michelle, she's going to come and she'll decorate the set for Christmas. And
The angel she is.
She makes it look good too. I wish I had that eye. So, but Michelle will be doing that. And so we'll get all the Christmas spirit. And so it's going to be a good time.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to these shows coming up, guys. It's going to be a lot of fun.
In the audience, what Christmas costume do you want to see Blaine wear this year? We want to know. We will make it happen. If you want to see him as Buddy the Elf, let us know.
That could be a little dangerous. So did we have a lot of ones, Kennedy, that when we asked for the chat, if there was a lot of ones out there? So if you did, if you're brand new to the show, welcome to the show, guys. We sure do appreciate you joining us and giving us a chance. And all the shows, if y'all need to try to watch and give some feedback. And let us know, guys, if there's something you want to see, even if it's a particular brand of machine, just put it in the comments. Say, hey, next week, why don't y'all show this? Or, one of your shows, why don't you show this? If some machine you've been interested in that you want to know more about, we would be happy. We carry every single brand. And guys, we are the largest sewing dealer in the United States. So, so make sure we have every single brand that's out there, and we probably have everything that you could dream of. So, if you want to see something, just, in the comments, let us know, and we'll make those notes. And that's how we get content and ideas for our shows, is from you. So anyway, so guys, we are ready to get going. I think that, do we have a picture, Kennedy, from when I did the last week? Guys, I got to show you a quick picture. I went to St. Louis to Babylock Tech, and I think Kennedy's got a picture she's going to put up on the screen. This was in Union Station in St. Louis, and they, it's got a hotel there now, and it's just a beautiful facility is how they did it. But this is one of the atrium areas they had, and Babylock basically took over the entire atrium, and they had all their little booths set up with all their different machines. And it was a pretty impressive setup. I'm telling you what, it was just, and y'all can see to the left of the screen, the steps there. You walk down those steps and basically you're just walking into this big Babylock world. And I guess that we could call it the Disneyland of Babylock, because it was really impressive. And so anyway, that was where they had all the new machines and all different types of machines that you could sit down and test drive. They had all their educators out there. It was really, really cool. So anyway, I wanted to show you that, but we do next week, I'm going to give you a behind the scenes tour of that whole entire spot. And we're going to talk to a lot of people. So it'll be fun, and hope you get to join in next week. So guys, we're going to go to the San Marcos store, and y'all help me welcome Candace Trevino to the store, to the show. And Candace is going to talk all about that Verve this morning. And first off, Candace, you're going to talk about the sewing side of it, right?
Yes, I am. Hey, welcome everybody. I'm going to give you a little tour of this machine and show you a few things it can do.
Well, great. Candace, we're so happy you tuned in this morning. And I know that you're excited to get going. So we're going to let you take it over and show them all the sewing side. And then once you get that done, you can come back to me and I'll talk a little bit about some of the features of the sewing side. And then we can come back to you and you can have it set up for the embroidery side, and we'll talk about the embroidery side of it.
All right. Sounds good. Okay. All right, guys. Well, let's get going. This is the Babylock Verve. This is a combination machine, sewing and embroidery. So it's a very compact machine. It is perfect for travel. I know so many of our customers have RVs and they like to, take a machine with them. It is a perfect size for that. Or if you have a second, getaway or a home that you just need a small machine, this would be perfect for that. It's also really great for a new sewer or somebody new to embroidery who wants to, dip their foot in and see the many things they can do with machine embroidery. So we're going to get started on the sewing side first, and I'll talk a little bit about what comes with the machine. So first of all, it does come with a hard cover, and that's really nice. Very few machines have hard covers now. But it's really nice to store and carry your machine with a hard cover. It only weighs about 15 pounds with this sewing module on. And with the embroidery module, it's about 18 pounds. So you can see it's a very lightweight machine, easy to transport, easy to move around. It has a standard sewing bed here. But the nice thing is I can definitely remove this, and I have my free arm. And this particular machine actually comes with a table. I mean, this is nice to have all this sewing space, and it comes, with the machine. So look how much room now I have for my projects. So I'm going to be using the table because I think that's fantastic that it comes with it. A lot of times you have to pay extra for a table, so it's really nice to have. And then this machine comes with 7 different feet, all the feet that you really need. So we'll kind of go through those. It does have an embroidery foot, and we will put that on and do embroidery. It has an overcast foot to give you like an overcast look on your project. This is a zipper foot, a right and a left zipper foot. It has the blind hem foot. This is the monogram foot or the open foot. So when you're doing all your decorative stitches, we use this foot so you can really see the different designs coming into that. And then it does have the one-step buttonhole foot and the button foot. So this really great foot, all you do is put your button here, you lower the lever on the machine right here, and it will stitch the exact size you need. It registers these 2 marks, and it will give you a perfect buttonhole every time. So that's really handy to have something that's so convenient. I know for years people are terrified of buttonholes, but no more. I mean, automatic buttonholes are really great. This has 10 different buttonholes to choose from. So you can really become, a decorative feature on a project you're doing. So a couple things. It also does have this vertical spool pin, and this would go right here. So it does allow you to do a cone vertically Or a lot of times if, you're winding a bobbin, you can add your spool on here and just wrap your thread around and wind your bobbin. So it's nice to have that additional spool pin that can be removed if needed. And you get a few other seam rippers and little tiny, brushes and things like that. So extra needles, twin needles. So this machine for a small compact machine can really do a lot. It's got features that the large scale machine has, totally built into this compact size. So let's take a look at some of those features and some things you can do. So I'm going to kind of go to the screen. This is a touch screen, so I can use my hand, or of course I can use a stylus to move around. It's got the ability to, here, if you can see, I don't know how close Roger can get in here.
I could get fairly close, but I might be too close.
Yep.
So there you go.
All right. So I have 5 pages of stitches. So I can page through that. These are my utility stitches. So you can see all of these stitches that I have just in utility, including some stippling and quilting stitches, piecing stitches. That's what the P stands for. And then if I want more stitches, I go into my file folders. And this one has, as I said, 10 different buttonholes to choose from. So I've got a bunch of buttonholes as well as some other stitches. These are the stitches to put my buttonhole on. And this one is really great. You can do like almost a grommet with this stitch and poke the hole through and get sort of a grommet feature. So let me turn a little bit. Okay. So let's go back and see what else this machine has. As I mentioned, it has a lot of decorative stitches. So some beautiful decorative stitches in here. And what's really nice is once I select a stitch, I can edit that stitch. I have my length and width that I can adjust on some of the stitches. And I also have, well, let's actually go back there. This is a 5mm machine, but look at that. It says 7mm. That's because of the embroidery feature on this machine. It does allow the machine to move, back and forth horizontally to give you a wider than normal stitch. So that is a feature built into this because it is a combination machine. Now I can also, I'll take that stitch again, and I can mirror image it. And I can do a sequence of stitches or one stitch, and I can add and create my own series of stitches. So this is a repeat, and that's a single. This one would be, if I do a sequence, it would start or end at the end of the sequence. So that's also really nice. So let's go back here again. I have, these are called elongation stitches. So they kind of taper. And again, what's really nice is there's some editing I can do. So a new tab just popped up. This is my elongation tab. So I can adjust the length of that stitch. I can make it very small. So you need to get this signal. So we're struggling with the camera here. Roger and I are going to get real close here. There you go. So this one, like I said, can adjust the elongation of these stitches. So that's called elongation. And let me go back. So I have a back key that'll take me back to the tab. Again, I have 3 pages of stitches, these really cool elongation stitches. I think these are really fun. And I can mirror image them and change the shape of them. So even though I have 191 built-in stitches, a lot of them can be edited and give you just a completely different look for endless, style and design. So I'm going to delete this. I, again, can delete things off my screen. I can go back to my main screen. And I have alphabets in here. So I do have several fonts to choose from, as well as alphanumerics, and all your ampersands for different languages. So you can have quite a few different languages in here. So I'll go back to the other fonts. So I have this beautiful scroll and a larger open font. So I stitched out right there the word love. So you can see, even in sewing, you could definitely personalize a fun little project. So I'm going to show you how I did that, because not only can you type out a word, so LOVE, I can also change the size, small to large, and I can change the spacing of my letters. I can make them closer together. I can make them further apart. And this is kind of some features that you would find in embroidery, not necessarily in sewing. So again, this machine is really packed with a lot of features. So I'm going to show you something else that's really great. We're going to go back into our main screen, and I'll find a decorative stitch. This also allows me to program my sewing machine so that when I stop, it will cut my thread. So let me scoot over a little bit here. There we go. So I'm going to put my foot down, and I don't have to use a foot pedal. This does have a start stop key. So I'm going to go ahead and start that. And this is speed. So I do have speed control on sewing. We like to slow it way down or speed it up. And when I hit start, stop, all I have to do is hit this back arrow, and you can see it's reinforcing my stitch. It's cutting my stitch, and I'm ready for the next stitch or project. So that's nice. It does have those programmable features on here. It also will let me see my stitch in large scale. So I can change the color of that stitch. If I'm not sure what it looks like, I also have a magnifying glass, so I can really see what that stitch is going to look like. The screen's a little smaller, so I do have this magnifier. So again, lots of really cool features. This also will let me control the position of my needle. Now, in my settings, I have this width control on off. If I turn it on, then my speed button moves the needle. So we'll see how close Roger can get over there. So now, if I need to move that needle just a tiny bit, I have full control over this needle with my speed control or my width control. So I just turn that on if I need to move my needle. If I have it off, then that is my speed control. This will also do twin needle work, so you can turn on your twin needle work. You also can set this for an initial position left justified. So let's say you're a quilter. So many quilters do not set their needle in the middle. They set it to the left. So every time I come into sewing, I can preset that so that it will be in the left position. So lots of features on here. It has some built-in tutorials, which are really nice. There's a little question mark here, and you can say, how do I wind that bobbin? And it will just go through a full tutorial on winding the bobbin. So we're gonna, I know there's a little glare, but this is really nice to have that. Sometimes when so I have 15 pages, so I just scroll through my pages. It's giving me a step-by-step tutorial on what to do. And definitely step by step. It shows you how to thread it, how to go around and under that little bar right here on the machine. Some people kind of miss that every once in a while. So this tutorial is really all you need. I mean, Babylock is got it dialed in with tutorials and onboard help. So again, lots and lots of tutorials on just winding a bobbin. So if I want some other tutorials, I have on my embroidery tutorials, threading, switching out my feet, standard sewing, and so drop how to put that bobbin in. You know, like I said, if this is a new machine, these tutorials are fabulous. I'm not somebody that likes a manual. In fact, I do not like manuals. But I really like videos. So videos are really great for some hands-on. So let's go back to my main screen. And as I said, there's so much you can do. I can adjust my width and my length. And anytime I choose a stitch, so let's go back here into our main screen. So let's go to buttonholes. If I choose that buttonhole, automatically it tells me which foot I need. So let's see if I can turn that for you.
There you go. That's a little bit
Better.
Yeah.
I can't sew that way, but that's okay. So it says, hey, you're going to do a buttonhole. You need to put that A foot on. So this is my A foot. And if I put that foot on and I drop this down, I still have a red light. And I'll continue to have a red light until I lower my bar. So I don't have the foot on, but once I put that bar down, then my light turns green. So the machine is smart enough to know that you are not ready to do a buttonhole. And it will tell you, you know, what you need to do. So that's really handy. Again, someone who's new to sewing or just wants a small compact machine. I mean, the sewing just has so many features. And it really has a lot of beautiful stitches. So this is just kind of a sampling of some of the many stitches that are in the machine. And really, you know, gives you a huge diversity of projects and finishes you can do. So, Blaine, that was just like a really quick interview on this machine. I just interviewed the machine and showed you what it can do. Lots you can do with sewing, and there's a ton more you can do with embroidery.
Well, Candace, thanks for that. What we're going to do is I'm going to tell them all about the features or all the bullet points on the sewing side of the machine. Talk about that while you're getting that embroidery unit on it and getting it set up. And then we'll come back to you and you can kind of talk about some of the features of the embroidery side. Will that work?
Sounds good.
All right, guys. Well, as Kennedy puts that overlay up there, guys, I'm going to tell you a little bit about this machine. And also, you know, normal price on this, you can see it right there, is $17.99. That is the regular price on it. And guys, we have a great call-in special. I thought it was $8.99, Kyle. All right, it's the price is normally $8.99, and so that price. Oh, it's $7.99. I'm sorry, but the price is $8.99 on it. But we do have a call-in special on it today, and you can actually just put it in the shopping cart, and you're going to get the price. But guys, we've got a great bundle put together for you today too. But let me tell you a little bit about the sewing features. Again, it has convenient one-touch buttons for the start-stop button, and Candace demonstrated that. It has that reverse sewing button, needle up, down, thread cutter. Then you saw that speed control right under the Verve logo, that sewing speed control. You can do it there. Also, you can use the foot controller. The programmable needle up and down, the needle plate with a scale on it in inches and centimeters. It has that electronic foot control with separate power cord, the free arm with drop feed lever. So again, guys, you can drop those feed dogs down and do free motion quilting with this machine. It has that accessory storage compartment. It's lightweight and compact for travel. And that is super important, guys. Think about this as a little second machine that you can take to your classes. You can take it to retreats, and you've got a great sewing machine with tons of functions that will embroidery. That's what's cool about this. It weighs 15.5 pounds. So that is extremely lightweight. You can carry this very easily. Now, if you put the embroidery unit on it, which you're not going to be traveling and carrying it with the embroidery unit, but it weighs about 18 pounds with the embroidery unit on it. So the embroidery unit's extremely lightweight. On the sewing side, it has 191 built-in stitches, 72 utility stitches with the 10 style of the one-step buttonholes, 41 decorative stitches, 17 satin stitches, 11 cross stitches, 10 decorative satin stitches, 40 combinable utility decorative stitches, has 4 alphabet styles. The stitch length is from 0 to 5 millimeters on the sewing stitches. Maximum utility stitch width is up to 7 millimeters. And it has that utility stitch editing capabilities. You can store personal stitch settings for each utility stitch on the machine. It has that variable needle positions, and it has the twin needle setting key. So really good things. And guys, let me talk a little bit about the add-on accessory bundle the bundle that we're giving you. We've got a great bundle put together for this. And you know, one of the really things that makes it really cool to me is you are going to get you know, the what we call the Babylock Sew Mat. You know, one of the things that we're giving you is that Babylock Sew Mat. You're going to get, which is the gold color. It's the medium size one that comes with it. You're going to get the Stay Perfect stabilizer. We're going to give you 2 rolls of that. You're going to get the 3-year platinum protection warranty. That's a warranty from SMP that just basically is going to give you peace of mind for 3 years on top of the manufacturer's warranty. So this is what's nice about that. The first year, if anything you have to have done to your machine, something happens to it, we pay to ship it to us and we pay to ship it back to you. So that's what's awesome. On year 2, it only pays one way of shipping. So you would have to pay to ship it to us, but then we'll ship it back to you for free. So really good peace of mind to have that platinum protection warranty. You're going to get a 100-pack of the Oregon needles. You're going to get free the 60-day trial, the online classes that Babylock provides, which I really highly recommend to watch those guys. They spend a ton of money on the putting those together, and with the video cameras, they're huge. You know, great information. They're great quality. I highly recommend any machine that you buy from Babylock, you go and get those classes. We're going to ship it free nationwide, right to your doorstep. And we're also offering 0% financing for 12 months on this. So it'll make those payments, you know, really down low. I think it's about a little over $60 a month. So y'all probably spend more than that at Starbucks. I know Kennedy does.
Oh, come on.
And then we're going to throw in the 18 spools of the rayon thread with it as well. So we've got a great bundle put together for you that's coming with this at that great price. So again, you know, put it in the shopping cart. The price is $8.99 on this. You know, put it in the shopping cart. We'll give you a little bit of a discount on it. And then also you can just call us at 800-401-8151 and, you know, ask one of our sales reps what the price is. If you're on the website as well, you can just talk to one of the live chat agents and they can help you out. And also, you know, you can, I guess there's several ways to order then today. You can order with the live chat agents on the website. You can talk to them on the phones, 800-401-8151, or you can just go to our website and just buy it and put it in your cart. But right now you can just go to smplive.tv. That's our website, smplive.tv. And we have that machine on that page, and you can just click on it right there. It'll take you right to the product page on the Sewing Machines Plus website. And you can see it, and you'll probably have the chat pop up. And if you need to ask questions, you can talk to them there, or, you know, call one of Nick's team over there at the call center. But guys, we got a great price on this today. In this, you know, one of the things about this machine, and you probably notice when we're talking about some of the features on it, this is a small machine, but it has a ton of features, and it has, you know, it's pretty technical for such a price. I mean, you're getting a lot of machine for the price. And guys, Babylock has, they start out with some inexpensive machines and they just kind of build their way up. But what's happening, it's almost like a car. You can get a base model, and then anytime you kind of go up in that model, it has more bells and whistles and features. And that's exactly the way this sewing machine is. You can compare it to some of like the Altair and things like that. They just have a lot more stitches and more functions, but you're getting that same quality as the high-end machines with a ton of things built in, a ton of features. And so that's why we're presenting this machine to you today, because I think this is kind of the hidden gem out there for Babylock. Such a great machine, and we have sold thousands of these nationwide, and people love this machine. It has a great rating, and I think this will be a great second machine for you. And if you're just getting into embroidery, what a great machine to get into. So we're going to go back to Candace, and we're going to talk all about the embroidery side and just tell you how much power this machine has in a small package. So Candace, you ready to go?
I'm ready. All right, we've got
take it away.
Order unit roll. Okay, so I guess I'll take it away. Like I said, when you turn the machine off and you put the unit on, and then your screen will come up automatically with the embroidery features. And it does the same thing. If you take the unit off, then it will come up with the sewing features. So it's a pretty smart machine. It knows what you're trying to do. So on here, I have all of my features here. Hopefully we can
Let me try
scroll
going from
in.
the right side.
Okay, we're going to switch places, Roger and I. There we go.
There
Let's
you go.
Let's see
Now.
how close we can get to this
A
screen.
lot better.
All right. So this is a 4x4 hoop, and it still has lots of editing capabilities built in. So I have these really nice exclusive designs in this machine. I have Celebrate takes me into the holidays. I mean, Halloween is coming up. It would be really fun to stitch this out. And if I can't quite see all the details at this point, I can go into this icon and it gives me a larger view of what that embroidery design looks like. It will also allow me to see what it looks like within the hoop, kind of the scale of it. So I can see, oh, that would be a lot of fun to stitch out. There's this, all these fun things for Halloween. Let's see, we've got a few things for the holidays, some holly leaves, and oh, that's a cute stocking. So this will have these built-in designs that you can choose from, or you can always load a design with the USB port that's on the side of the machine. So once I find a design I want to stitch out, I just hit set, and then that is going to take me into my editing screen. This has all the editing capabilities of some of the larger machines, and lets you totally edit and add and create right here on the screen. So I have a sizing button. This will proportionately allow me to make this 20% larger or 10% smaller. So it does allow me a little bit of movement with the sizing. I can also change the shape of it. I can elongate it. I can, make it wider. So I can kind of, completely adjust the look of that particular design. So if I did all this editing, I'm like, what did it look like originally? I have this button here. It will reset it back to its original shape and size. I can rotate this, and that depends on the design, how much I can rotate. This one will not let me rotate a small percentage. It's pretty much just 90 degrees, but we'll find another one we can rotate 10% or 1%. And that's nice to have those additional rotation features, especially if you're trying to line something up really well with maybe another design, or perhaps you didn't hoop it great. You can kind of move your design a little bit. I have the ability to mirror image that design. So when this is highlighted, that shows my mirror imaging. Or I can also change some colors within my design. So the first color that stitches out shows up in this little window. And if I don't want it to be white, I could change it to yellow. And it shows me what that will look like right on my design. So this is a really fun place to play with color. And maybe you don't have that color green. Maybe you want to make this a little retro and go into, blues or different, different options. So this is a great way to kind of go in here, play around with it, and change the colors on the screen. So another thing this will let me do is add. Now, I'll show you that with a little bit smaller design. So I'm going to go out and go back to my main screen. And it says, do you want to delete this off, basically off the screen? I say yes. It never will delete it off the machine's memory. It just deletes it off the screen. So let's go back into exclusives and let's pull up something fun for our kids. So I have this fun little butterfly design. And up here is showing me the 2 hoops that came with the machine. It's a 4x4 and a 2x2. And it says, you can't use that little hoop. You're going to have to go into the bigger hoop. So I'm going to set that. And then I'm going to do some editing.
That should be fine.
So I'm going to make this just a skosh bigger, just a little bit bigger. And this design is really fun. I can see that maybe it would be fun with a little initial in there. So I'm going to add, and it says, what do you want to add? Do you want to add another design? Do you want to add a monogram or a font? So I'm just going to add a font, and I'll put my initial, put my C. And when I put the lettering in, it drops it right in the middle at a pre-selected size. But I want to change that. So I have a few more editing features that came up. This one is my density, and I like to make my lettering a little bit more dense. And now I have a font edit screen. So I only have one letter on here, so I'm not going to be able to do a lot of things to it. But I can go ahead and change the font I selected. So even though I selected this one, maybe I want to see what it will look like with another font. So it really allows me quite a bit of editing right here on the screen. And I can also go back and change the size. So whatever is highlighted with a red square is what I'm editing. So I'm going to go into size, and I have this icon, LMS, large, medium, small. I could just push that and it will make it medium, or I can adjust it, a little bit at a time. So I think that looks good. So let's go in again to colors. So I'm going to stitch this out on a white fabric, and I can see there's a lot of white design. So the green looks good, but here's that white. So let's use a different color. Let's use yellow, or, a different color that will show up. Maybe a light yellow. There we go. And again, I'm going to do it again, and that will affect all the different flowers. So when I'm finished and I'm happy with my design, I select End Edit. And at this point, I can also move it. I can test where it's going to stitch out within my hoop. These are positioning buttons. And I can also save this to my memory. Now there's like 12 pockets of memory in the machine. So if I save it to the machine, I can pull it up later because maybe I want to make several of these. You know, maybe I have, you know, a granddaughter or, you know, a friend, and I want to make some cute baby bibs with this. So I can save it to my memory. So when I'm all ready to stitch that out, I go into embroidery. And this is the same information that the big screen machines have. It tells me the colors. I have 12 steps. It will take me 13 minutes to stitch this out. And it has about 4,600 stitches. It tells me what foot to use and the hoop. I can also go into this button right here. It's a needle and a plus and a minus. And this will allow me to move within the design. I can jump steps. Now I'm on step 3. It will let me jump within each step, several stitches forward, backwards. And this is the most helpful screen for any person who embroiders, because invariably you'll run out of bobbin thread, or your thread will break, or something missed, or something, you know, things happen. So it's nice to be able to go back and move your needle to the correct position and stitch again. So this is a fun little design, and I went ahead and stitched it out. So this would be great. Again, I said, oh, well, maybe I want to do a cute little baby bib. You know, it'd be great to personalize a fun little bib. Or, you know, a lot of us want to give gifts of like burp rags. I could definitely put that on a burp rag. And, you know, personalize something that you have. As I said, it's really great for gift giving and personalization. So again, I saved that to memory. So I'm going to go back. And the best way to get everything off your screen is to just go to the home screen. I'm going to say, okay. And it brings me back to my home screen. So I can open a design from a USB stick or from memory. So there's my design right there. And now it takes me back to my editing screen and allows me to stitch out that design again. So another thing I love doing with embroideries is what's called freestanding lace. And I'm going to go back into Celebrate. I think it's in here. No, it's not in here. Where did I find it? Oh, this icon right here is really cool. This one is, of course, additional stitches. I have 9 pages within this one category. A lot of edge work, some fun patterns. That's a beautiful pattern. That would be a great stitch out for a little coaster. This one is a star, and it is perfect for freestanding lace, or it is freestanding lace. So if I set that, I'm not going to make any changes. I just end edit, hit embroidery, and then what I'm going to do is here's my hoop, and I'm going to hoop up at least 2 layers of wash away stabilizer. So when we do freestanding lace, we always use probably 2 layers at least of stabilizer. So I just hoop that up, and look, magically, I stitched it out. So once it's stitched out, I'm going to cut around it and remove as much stabilizer as I can. Then I put it under the water, and it removes all of the stabilizer. So this is another one that was done. We loaded, this is a different design we loaded. And what we do is we thread our bobbin with the same thread that we use on top. So no matter what side you look at, it looks the same. So this is freestanding lace, and I think these make great ornaments. This would be really fun. It's got a little hole right there that you can poke the hole. You could attach it with a string to a gift, hang it on the Christmas tree, do several of these and put them together to make garland. So freestanding lace is a lot of fun to do. And all you need is wash away stabilizer to do that. Again, you're just going to put the thread you want in the top and in the bobbin. So that's a freestanding lace that's already loaded in the machine. So that was really nice to have that. So there's lots of other things we can do. So I'm going to have Roger kind of pan over to my bag back here. This is some projects Deb made. Each one of those fun little monsters was done in a 4x4 hoop. And so you can see you just re-hoop and move your hoop over, and you can create all sorts of designs. The pillow was also done with 3 separate designs, all done in the small hoop. These were also fun projects we did. This is a Anita Good design. And these we did in a 4x4 hoop. These are little gift pockets we made where you can put a gift card. So you guys that are all those winners of those $100 gift cards, you can put those in there and just attach it to a gift, give someone special, money. Candy bars work really well in here, but they're all done in this smaller size hoop. We did some holiday projects, again, that are done with a small hoop, and we just attach that with some ribbon, hang that on a tree or a gift. So lots of gift giving ideas for your embroidery. Another thing that's fun, I don't know if all you animal lovers, this is a doggy handkerchief, right? Isn't that cool? Every time my dog goes to the groomer, he comes back with a fun handkerchief. So you could, make your own with some great designs, either that are loaded in the machine or ones that you purchase online. So this size is really good for onesies. Onesies are difficult to hoop on a larger size hoop, but on the small hoop, we're just going to turn it inside out, and then we would hoop this, as you see, like that. So we are stitching on the right side, but it's kind of folded around, and I would get clips or things to hold this into place. So this little hoop is perfect for onesies because they are very challenging with a bigger hoop. You really just need a tiny hoop and a small design, and you can personalize baby onesies, which is really fun, right? What is it? Daddy's girl. That's what my daughter always liked to wear on when she was little. So lots of projects you can do with your designs. So we're going to go back into the screen and do a couple more things. One of the features with, as you see here, is these are all files. So again, we have full monograms, these beautiful monograms we can do. And again, personalizing with an embroidery machine is the reason most of us buy an embroidery machine. We want to personalize. School's coming, so if you have young kids, you need to put their name on all of their clothing that goes with them to school, their jackets and their gym clothes, all those things. You need to monogram those or put their names on them. I also like that we have all these shapes. These are frames. So I could add a frame, and within that I have more options. So everything that's in here, most of these are the same as the larger size machines. Here I have a frame, and I'm going to go in and make that just as large as I can. And then I'm going to add an initial. So I'm going to add an initial. I'll hit set. And you can see maybe that's not quite centered anymore. I can move it on the screen, or I do have a move button that will put it perfectly centered, or it will allow me to move it just a tiny bit, because sometimes it's hard to move things on the screen. So that's a cute little design. And again, I can save it to a USB stick, or I can save it to the machine's memory. And it takes a few minutes, it puts it in memory, and then I can recall it again. So I'll do one other thing to show you some lettering, the capabilities you have with lettering. So we're going to type out a word. I'm going to type out baby. So here I have my uppercase, and this goes large, medium, small. I just touch it, and I work with medium size. I can change it after I write my letters, but I like to work with medium. And then I'm going to use my arrows. I have 4 pages, and find the other letters. So B-A, B, my lowercase letters, Y. So it has the ability to look what those look like. So I magnified it, and I'm like, okay, what would that look like in my big hoop? Could I use that in my small hoop? Yes, I could. If I kept it that size, I could definitely put it in the smaller hoop. So I can also do more than just one line of text. I have the space key, and I also have a return key. So many people like to do recipe towels and things like that. I could do several sentences of text. So I'm going to set that, and I'm going to go back into my font edit. I'll show you my favorite edit, and that's called Array. This will allow me to arc my design and also change the level that it arcs. I can make it, go up and down, and I can change that level. So there's so many things you can do with what's called Array. I can also change my font again if I didn't like that, even though I chose it in the beginning. I can preview and select, other fonts to see what they would look like. I have this other key here that will allow me to edit every single letter individually. So here I have my B, and maybe I want that really big. I arrow over to my next letter, and maybe I want that a different font. So I'll change the font. I can arrow, to my next one. Again, changing the size. Oops, let's go one more. So this really lets you be very creative with font editing. It's kind of a cool thing to do right now is font editing. I can change the spacing between my letters. And I can hit multicolor. What that does is after each letter, the machine will stop and let me select the colors that I want for each one of these letters. So if I go to stitch that out, you can see because I hit multicolor, it will stop every single time and let me choose a different color. If I want to see what that looks like, I can go back into edit, and here I can select each color I want to play with. And there you go. I just changed all the colors on the screen. So this, like I said, has lots of editing capabilities. It's got tons that are very similar to the bigger machines, all in this real compact machine. So again, if you are looking for a great travel machine, maybe a first embroidery machine, or just to have that additional machine that will allow you to do some smaller work. Maybe you have your big machine and you just kind of want that smaller one that lets you do some additional things. This one is a perfect machine and a really great price. So Blaine, I think I covered quite a bit of things. Hopefully that was enough to get everyone excited to go ahead and get one.
Well, Candace, you did. I tell you, I talked about this machine got so much in a small package. And it really is. If you compare this to some of the higher end, mid levels, and high end machines, this has some of the features that they do. And so you're getting a ton of features in a small machine within a very inexpensive price. And Candace, I found out, that the price we had on the screen, the $7.99, that is the price. The normal price we sell this for was $9.99. So we've lowered it down to $7.99. So y'all can go right to the shopping cart and put it in, or they can call or, use our live chat agents to make their order. But it's $7.99 today, Candace, which is an insane price, especially when we're doing about a $1,600 bundle with it.
Yeah.
So
you get a lot for in the bundle is really great.
I know. So if you look at all the things that even comes with the machine, I mean, this is crazy. So guys, if you're interested in a machine like this, give us a call right now at 800-401-8151, or just go to smplive.tv, and Kyle's got that product right there. You can just click on it. It takes you right to the product page. But Kennedy, put that overlay back up there so everybody can see it. And again, that price was correct, guys. It's $7.99, and all you have to do is put it in your cart and check out. But I'm going to tell you now about all the features on the embroidery side of the machine. Excuse me. So, guys, this thing, it has a built-in embroidery design library. It has 95 embroidery designs, 140 frame patterns, 11 font styles, 10 font styles in the upper and lower case, and then it has one uppercase floral alphabet. Embroideries, it's a 4x4 embroidery area, which Candace showed some of Deb's samples. I mean, 4x4, you can do a lot of things with a 4x4. It reads the embroidery designs with a stitch capacity up to 50,000 stitches per design, which is a ton. Up to 12 memory pockets for embroidery, equaling 512 kilobytes. You can enlarge up to 20%, reduce designs down to 10%. It does have the mirror imaging. So if you wanted to have, Mickey Mouse or some kind of, animal facing each other, you can have them facing each other. You can do a lot of little things like that. You can do adjust the stitch density in the fonts. The editing capabilities for combining designs. It has that LCD touchscreen. It shows the estimated embroidery time displayed right there, so you know how long it's going to take you to stitch out that design. It has that needle advancement by color or stitch increment. And then you have the thread color indicator. You have that on-screen hoop indicator on there. And then also it has that trial function on the screen, so you can actually show how you're going to stitch out that design right on the screen. So guys, again, a ton of features in this machine. And then here's what's included. Not only are you getting that really awesome bundle that we're throwing in, but you're also getting a hardcover for it. You're getting 7 snap-on feet, 1 screw-on foot. You're getting the buttonhole foot, the embroidery, the overcasting, the monogramming, the zipper, the zigzag, blind stitch, and button fitting. All those different, 8 snap-on feet, basically. You're getting 4x4 embroidery hoop with the grid, bobbin covers with and without the seam markings, and then you're getting the extension table included. And I mean, the extension table by itself, so you're getting the embroidery unit and extension table. You're getting spool caps, thread insert pin. So this thing is just packed. And again, let me kind of tell you about that bundle again. The bundle you're getting with this, I wish we'd had that on the screen, Kyle, so everybody could see the bundle too. But just so I'm going to go over that bundle again. You're getting that gold medium sew mat. So everybody loves our world famous sewing mat. You're getting that Babylock gold sew mat in the medium size for it. You're getting 2 different types of the Stay Perfect stabilizer with it. You're getting a 3-year platinum protection warranty, and that is the SMP warranty on top of the manufacturer's warranty. You're also going to get a 100-pack of the organ needles. You're getting that free 60-day trial of the online Babylock classes. You're getting free shipping nationwide right to your doorstep. We're gonna offer 0% financing for 12 months to make those payments just a little over $60 a month. And then we're going to throw in that 18 spool, the rayon thread. And so guys, I'm telling you what a great package we put together today. And so if you're interested in one of these machines as a second machine, something to take with you to your camp or your RV, or just to go to, your classes, 15 pounds, it's extremely lightweight and compact. And guys, it packs a big punch in a small package. So you want to make sure you get on this today. It's a great price, the best price we've had on this. And so it's 1-800-401-8151. You can call that number and speak to one of our live phone reps, or you can get on our website and talk to one of our live chat agents, or you can just, go to the product page and put it right in the cart. If you want to go straight to the product page and check this machine out, just go to smplive.tv. That is a web page that comes up, and it's on our website, the Sewing Machines Plus website, so you can see the product right there. But it makes it very quick to go to the smplive.tv. And guys, a great package today. So Kennedy, I'm pretty excited about that, aren't you?
Me too.
What a great price. Oh, and speaking of Kennedy, guys, I got to tell you, this is my cell phone. If y'all can get a shot of that. So I gave Kennedy my phone yesterday, and y'all can see that. And so Kennedy put, I told her, I said, hey, she was doing some stuff with my phone, and I got it back. And last night I was on the way home, and I opened my phone up, and it's Kennedy pictures, my screensaver. So don't ever let Kennedy have your cell phone.
Never. Don't give you your cell phone.
So, but anyway, guys, we hope that you really enjoyed Candace's demo. She did a fantastic job explaining both functions of the sewing and the embroidery side of that. And we got a great price on it today. So if you've been in that market, jump on the phone right now and give us a call. So guys, are y'all ready to give some stuff away? It's giveaway time. So guys, we're going to give away from last week's show that you signed up for. We had that Babylock Joy sewing machine that we're going to give away. And Kennedy already has that winner pulled for that. So Kennedy, who won that Joy machine from last week's show?
It's going to be Renee Bolton.
Renee Bolton. Congratulations, Renee. She's watching from Facebook last week, and she won that machine. So congratulations. So Renee, go to smplive.tv, scroll to the bottom of that product page when you get there, and it has a form that you can fill out to claim your prize. Fill out that information, hit submit, and we'll handle it from there. All right, so y'all ready to do today's live drawings? All right, so the first thing we're going to give away is one of our event bag bundles. Hey, these come in 8 different colors. They are $9.99 a piece on our website, or you can pay $49.99 for the entire bundle of 8. They come in the great colors that you see right there on the screen. They all have very unique sayings talking about sewing, quilting, and embroidery on the side of them. And they have the SMP spool of thread on it. And then on the other side of the bag, it has our name, logos, and addresses, and phone numbers and stuff like that. So it's a really cool bag. And, you can use them to go to the grocery store, but a lot of people use them to stick fabric in, I've heard. So anyway, we are going to give 2 sets of these away. So Kennedy, spin that wheel, and let's get our first winner up there today.
Do it.
All right. Everybody keep your eye open for your name. Linda Shearman. So Linda, she is watching from YouTube today. So congratulations, Linda. And so Linda, go to smplive.tv and scroll down toward the bottom of the page and fill out the information, hit submit to claim your prize, and we'll handle it from there. So, all right, Kennedy, spin that wheel again, and let's get us another winner.
I saw Vinny on there. Hey, Vinny.
Monica, I saw her too. Wanda Lusk.
Congratulations.
So congratulations, Wanda. You're watching from YouTube today, so you are our winner of the other bag bundle. So Wanda, go to smplive.tv, scroll toward the bottom, fill out the claim your prize information, hit submit, and we will handle it from there. All right, so we are ready next. We're going to give away 2 of our world famous sewing mats. And I'm telling y'all right now, if you do not have a sewing mat for your sewing machine or embroidery machine or serger, you're doing your machine a disservice. Think about how much money y'all are investing in these machines with electronics. And these mats, they're all under $50. We have them in 4 sizes, 12 different colors, and they are going to protect your machine. They reduce the vibration from the machine so it doesn't actually, transfer it to the electronics. It also reduces the noise. It protects the surface for whatever you have it sitting on, and it also makes your machine not slide around. It will not move once it's there. It is an awesome addition, and everybody needs one of these. So we're going to give this next winner their choice of color and size. So if you want to know the size, go to SMPLive.tv, click on the sew mats. It'll take you to the product page, and it'll show you the dimensions of each size, so you'll know which one, and we'll go from there. So Kennedy, spin that wheel.
Yes, sir.
Man, I thought we were going to win again. Pearl
Stincelli?
Stincelli.
Let us know.
Pearl, I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong, but we think it's Stincelli. So Pearl is our winner. She was watching from YouTube. So congratulations, Pearl. And you just won yourself a sew mat. So go to smplive.tv, click on that sew mat, takes you to the product page, pick out the size you want, and then let us know what color. And then go down to the bottom of the page on the smplive.tv page where you claim your prize, fill out the information, give us the size and color, hit submit, and we'll get that shipped to you as soon as we receive your information. All right, Kennedy, let's do one more of the sew mats.
One more. I saw chicken on there.
Chicken.
I saw chicken.
Ooh, I just saw Venetia's.
Dog.
Norma Bates.
Norma Bates.
Congratulations, Norma. I know that name. Norma Bates watches a lot. So Norma, she is watching from Facebook today. So congratulations, Norma, on winning a sew mat. So just let us know what size and color you want, Norma. Go to smplive.tv, scroll down to the bottom of that page, and fill out that, claim your prize information, hit submit, and we'll get that shipped to you. All right, so we are going to give away next a Babylock Zest, and that is a Babylock Zest little sewing machine. Guys, again, this is a great little sewing machine. It's manual sewing machine that you can set your stitch width and length. It is a great retreat machine because it is super, super lightweight. This is a great little machine, and we are going to spin the wheel to see who wins this. So Kennedy, spin that wheel.
On it. Boom. Let's do it. Cindy Ball.
Cindy Ball is our winner. So congratulations, Cindy. She is watching today from YouTube. So Cindy, you just won yourself a great little Babylock Zest sewing machine. So Cindy, go to smplive.tv, scroll down to the bottom of that page where it says claim your prize, fill out that information, and hit submit. And as soon as we get that information, we'll get that machine shipped to your doorstep. So how's that, guys? Some great prizes to give away today.
Pretty dang good.
And so we hope everybody enjoyed the show.
For the Babylock swag.
All right, so again, is it a Zest, Kyle?
It is.
Okay, so guys, again, how you can win after the show. So we made another category way to win. So after the broadcast ends today on YouTube and Facebook, the video gets posted. But underneath the video, there's places that you can make comments. If you go make a comment, that's going to enter you to win the Babylock Zest that we're going to give away, and we'll announce that winner next week. So today, guys, make sure you go fill out that comment, make a comment, or just tell us, how much you like the show. Tell us what you'd like to see on future shows, just anything on there. And then if you're watching it, you're working right now and you can't watch it, and you're watching it right now and it's 7 p.m. your time, you can still get a chance to win that machine. Go make a comment under the video, and we'll announce that winner on next week's show. Along with next week, so we're going to give you a behind-the-scenes look at Babylock Tech. I've got two of these Babylock swag bags that we're going to give away. It's full of goodies, and we'll probably put some other goodies in there for you as well to make it a really cool package. And then we'll probably give another machine away. You never know about what we're going to give away. So But guys, thank y'all so much for joining the show today. We really enjoyed it, and we hope you have a great rest of your day. And then Kennedy, what do we have going on tomorrow? Friday's tea time. What is it tomorrow?
We're starting our thread series with Wonderfill, so tune in for that. Every Friday for the next 4 Fridays will be all about thread.
Yes, y'all do not want to miss tomorrow's show. We have a unbelievable presenter that you're going to learn more about thread in the next 4 weeks than you ever could dream of. But it's going to be a 4-week series that she's going to teach about different threads, and it's Callista. Callista is going to be on the show doing it from Wonderfill. And man, I'm telling you, what a great show we put together. Kennedy will be hosting that, so make sure y'all tune in tomorrow at 10 a.m. Pacific time, 12 p.m. Central, and it's going to be for the next 4. Well, no, we're skipping next
so it'll be tomorrow.
It'll be next week or this week, next week, and then we'll skip a week for SoFest, and then you'll have 2 weeks back to back after that with Callista. So make sure y'all tune in for that. So guys, thank y'all for joining in today, and congratulations to all our winners. And we'll see y'all next week, next Thursday, same time. And hope you have a great rest of your week. See y'all later.